Hey guys, welcome to another Moonlighting episode. Tonight we're taking a look at City Skylines, the Snowfall expansion. Now, City Skylines released about a year ago, and since then they've had a couple expansions out. One of the ones previous to this was the After Dark, which I've actually recently started playing. And the Snowfall expansion came out just a few days ago. So I actually really wanted to check it out. In fact, I've actually been live streaming City Skylines, the After Dark expansion, just this past week. So if you want to catch a live stream of me playing it, yeah, I'll be doing that. And in fact, I'll probably be doing this some more. But the Snowfall expansion. Now, of course, City Skylines is a city builder. If you know SimCity and the kind of like that, but SimCity's kind of been on the way out, and City Skylines came and happily filled its place. Now, I love city builders, and city builders you kind of get into a mood for. I don't know about you, but, sometimes you want to play a city builder and you just can't get enough of one. And then other times, you play a city builder and you just don't want to play a city builder for a while, which kind of happened to me. I pre-ordered City Skylines, and then I got out of the mood of it rather promptly. It was nothing against the game. The game is absolutely great. It's just for the longest time, I wasn't in the mood for a city builder. But recently, I've been in a very big mood for city builders. I've been live streaming the After Dark expansion, and now we start off with the next expansion, Snowfall. Now, as you can see, Snowfall obviously adds snow. It adds a few different mechanics than were in previous versions, or in previous releases of City Skylines. I don't know why I forgot the name of it there for a moment. Of course, they add snow, but they also add certain conditions. Like, when you get the expansion, you get 3 new maps, which are specifically for snow. So if you have another City Skylines map, I think they say there's a way you can kind of convert them, maybe? I'm not actually sure. I thought maybe I read that, but I'm not positive. But if you want to get into the snow stuff, there's actually 3 maps you can play. Now, I've created a small little city here just to get us started. And so, of course, some of the mechanics they add is, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, is a temperature gauge. Now, of course, people, when it gets cold, will want a lot of heat. A lot of heat means they'll start drawing a lot of power. Now, there's new things you can get to deal with power. Deal with power. I'm kind of waffling here. I'm sorry this episode is going to be kind of a lot of waffling because there's a lot to cover in this series. It's not going to be a series, it's just a Moonlighting episode, but there's a lot to cover. So, of course, when it gets cold, people suck up a lot of power for heat. So you have a lot more to worry about in power management. Now, of course, you got the basics. I've got the water outflow pipe, which is pumping a nice shit stream out underneath the bridge here. You've got a couple wind turbines. They're not really doing the job at the moment because it's not too incredibly cold out. I mean, well, actually it is. It's negative 20 degrees Celsius. And so, yeah, okay, it's cold. Now, of course, another thing you have with weather effects is the roads. The roads will actually get snowy. I don't know if you can really see. It looks like the roads are a little bit snowy. And when roads get snow on them, traffic can come to a halt, or it will just slow down. So, now I've gotten my city up to the first kind of milestone. You have milestones, of course, in City Skylines. And one of the things they added... let's see. A way to clear out snow. Now, I'm actually not positive where that is. Where is that in... I think it's... Is it under here? No. Where is it? I don't actually know where it is. I found what I was looking for. Apparently, they hid it under roads. There's this new tab right here on your legend that you can see where there's snow on the roads. So, conditions on the roads are pretty fine right now. But what you get is under the road section, it's not actually under a road maintenance, you get a snow dump. Now, of course, if the snow needs somewhere to go. I don't know why we're... Oh, there's like what? Okay, never mind. Anyway, so there's a snow dump. And what this is when the roads start getting snowy, they'll start dumping the snow here. Now, this is the land of eternal snow, so this snow doesn't really go anywhere. It probably doesn't melt. Alright, so they're complaining for some more water. There we go. Now, it looks like this house right here. This house, this single house built on this tiny little nub where there's no water coming in. Oh well. We'll come in, we'll fill in them with water. Alright, so this is our snowy little town. Forever covered in snow. Let's get things sped up. Now, of course, power management is going to be a big thing in this because, as you can see, it's going to get nighttime soon, and the temperature is probably going to drop. Now, I'm hoping we'll maybe see a bit of the weather conditions. Now, it looks like the roads are pretty much fine. These look okay, but look at this. Check it out. Like, there's just snow on everything. It makes everything look so awesome. Like, you got snow on all the houses. At the Highland residence. Of course, people's snow-covered cars. Oh, man. Everything looks beautiful. And it looks like, I believe they've changed a lot of the assets, too. Even including some mods, as I've seen, is if you plonk down maybe a park that's from the vanilla game, or maybe even some modded ones, they somehow even affect the mods to make sure that they have snow on them as well. So it looks like, and I'm really hoping it like picks up the snow or something. It's not snowing at all, but look, like the temperature's going down. So what happens is you end up with people using a lot more power the colder it gets. There is some management you can do. Of course, people want hospitals right now. Of course, you have the budget sense where you can, now at night, you probably need more power at night, right? Because it gets colder, so you can just singularly up the budget. So say we'll up the budget 120%, so that for at nighttime, when people are more prone to using extra power, the budget is actually there for it. Because as you can see, power is kind of riding the line at the moment. And wind turbines really aren't going to cut it, especially in this city. So we've got like 3 wind turbines out there. Oh, look. At nighttime, look, there's no Aurora Borealis. Oh, man. This snow map, I've seen a bit of gameplay of this. And the snow maps just look absolutely gorgeous. Of course, this is the land of eternal winter, whereas your other maps that you get in the game are eternal summer. But if you actually get the expansion, you actually get the temperature gauge. Now, one thing they actually added as part of a free update was weather effects. So while it snows on this map, it can rain and have fog on other maps. And that's part of the free update now. People are wanting hospitals. Can we really afford a hospital right now? It's gonna cost us $400 a week. Man, people are wanting everything right now. But in fact, what they're wanting most is a little bit more residential, which I never actually filled in all this residential. Yeah, I kind of got the city kind of sprung up really quickly. So, just as a... basically right now, I'm not really building much of a city. This is pretty much just in kind of an example. What's going on? Oh, I got my snowshoes ready. Got a nice little cheeve right there. Because, oh, look at the snow effects. Oh, look at that. It's snowing. So now with the snow, the roads should be starting to get covered, so the road conditions start getting worse. Now the temperature is actually getting warmer. Oh, we're Worthy Village now. We've got a population of 700, so if you've never played the game before, you can actually buy extra tiles as your city grows. You have access to districts, fire department, forestry specialization, and I don't think we get really much use out of that. You get a firehouse and a police station. So of course, as you unlock things, your city will actually have more needs. So now that we've unlocked the firehouse, police station, crime, and fires might actually start. We get districts. Now I'm not sure. Can you actually unlock, if you have the After Dark expansions, can you actually unlock like the special After Dark stuff? Oh, it looks like you get some different stuff. So when you get a population of 1900, you get extra insulation policies where it warms up the houses so they're not using much power. You can tell I'm using electricity only or no electricity only for heat. So there's different types of policies you can enact for your people. Tourism specialization. Okay. So yeah, if you have the After Dark expansion, it does seem to fully expand. Well, I mean, it's an expansion. So, you know, you get the After Dark in your wintry town as well. So man, look at that. Look at the snow. As the roads start to get covered. Now, are we gonna see like a snowplow? I've got over here in the industrial center. Is that a snowplow? Oh, that looks like is that a snowplow? No, that's a garbage truck. I'm hoping we see a snowplow. What's a snowplow look like? Snowplow? Oh, as you can see over here, yeah, look at the roads. Look at the condition of them. They're getting really, really snowy. Looks like some industry's trying to build over here. Oh, here we go. Snowplow. This little guy right here. If I can get out of this. Oh, this. Not that. You. So this guy's plowing the snow. Come on. Stop. Let's follow him. So yeah, he'll plow the snow and make the road conditions better. So, you know, when it's snowing out, traffic will slow down. And I believe, as I was saying before, if your roads get completely covered in snow, people won't even travel down those roads. Oh man, look at him go. And he's actually carries the snow with him, so he's much like a garbage truck. So he's basically the garbage truck of snow. He fills up with snow. Now look, looks like the condition of the roads are improving too, so we just kind of see where he's going. Does it look like the road conditions are getting better? Well, as you can see right here, like, look, snow is piling up. Oh, he's gonna go up this way. Oh, looks like there's another snowplow. Yeah, look at that. So the road conditions are improving. Of course, we're having power issues yet again. There's just... It's because it's cold and we've grown the city. And there's only one thing we can do about it. We need better power. I'll set districts in a moment. Now I'm just plonking this down. This is just my practice city, just to show, for the sake of this playthrough. Now, do they have water? They should have water connected. Everything up. Of course, set policies. Don't worry about that. Alright, so just like the base city skylines, your cities have needs. You have residential, you have commercial, and you have industry or offices. You have to unlock offices as you go. Now, of course, we got industry over here. Industry is going to generate a buck ton of traffic, so really this kind of setup isn't that ideal. But people are demanding more industry, so let's give them more industry. We'll just fill in a few gaps right here. I can put a little bit of industry right here and right here. And what the hell, we'll put some right there. When building a city, I don't actually recommend that, but if you're just starting out, completely fine. And of course, everyone has a power grid, so as each building starts to fill out, as you can see, this blue indicates where the power grid is. And then if powers aren't connected up, you have these pylons that you can connect the blue areas together with. So as you can see, the power's all connected through here, and in fact, I don't need these pylons anymore. I could actually just get rid of them, because this area is now connected up. I don't need them. So as you can see, we're meeting the demand for industrial. So as that is getting met, we're still in the green. We're still making 1,000 big ones per week. Of course, I'm going kind of slow. Let's speed things up just a little bit. things build up, and now the demand for residential is going up. So we'll just we'll extend this out just a little bit more. We'll create like a whole new little area for a few more houses. We'll bring this out here. How about we do like this? Of course, people living next to the highway, they're not gonna like that at all. Bring that around. There we go. And we want to make sure they got some water. Oop. There we go. Now they'll have water. Now again, if you're not familiar with it, you can, there's several methods you can paint. I like the painting feature of being able to paint in where the house is, in case you don't want to bucket fill. If you want to kind of specify, like right here, make sure that I don't fill in this area. So new houses are going up, new neighborhood. We've got snow plows. You can see the snow plows moving about. Oh yeah, now you can really see them. They're cleaning up the roads, making them drivable. Oh yeah, look at this road right here. It's completely covered. Alright, well, there's new things that I'm trying to see if maybe I can make it to the next milestone. Because what do you get at the next milestone? I think at Tiny Town, you just get a high school. Well, anyway, there's actually much more you can gain. This gets you a few roads. Oh, yes. Water pipes and heating. When you get up to 1900 people, you get a different kind of pipe. You'll get, of course, cemeteries. You'll get trams. That's a new thing they've added. Boiler station. You'll get a boiler station or a geothermal plant. Now, these will actually provide heating. Oh, we're a tiny town now. So now we get access to a high school. As I was saying, yeah, the next milestone, geothermal, will make it so they're not using electricity as much when things get cold. Now I'm gonna see if I can actually get up to that level so I can kind of show you how the thermal piping and thermal stations actually work. And we've had a building burned down because I don't have a fire depot or anything like that. So I'll be right back once I hit the next milestone. Really shouldn't take me too long. Just grow the city up a little bit more, and I'll be back so I can show you the next big parts of Snowfall. Alright, we're back. We actually finally hit the next milestone. It actually took a while. We hit some problems in doing that. I had to expand out quite a bit. I extended across the way. This is probably the most embarrassing city I've ever made, but for the sake of time and making sure I can kind of cram all this into one episode, it's just kind of gonna have to do. I don't have time to actually sit down and really plan it out pretty solid, but one of the things we're having is brownouts yet again because our power situation, we're using a lot of power, but we've hit the next milestone, and with that next milestone, we have a new feature, should be here. A boiler station. We need $60,000. We're kind of short on that. Oh man, can I get another wind turbine just to supplement my power? Just a little bit more power. Hopefully that'll do it. Hopefully that'll do the trick. Of course, the demand for industrial is back up again. Come on, give me 60,000. It looks like that's dealt with the brownouts at least. Now I don't know if this is part of the fact that everyone's using more heating. I had a lot of fires while I was away building stuff. A lot of places were on fire. I had to put a hospital down and a police station down because crime was going up. People were getting sick. And as I said, there were several fires happening. And of course, we got people. Are we amassing the 60,000? Come on, let's get me to 60,000. So of course, if just for the base game, of course you have a landfill. These actually fill up, and you have a snow dump. I assume I don't know if there comes like an infinite one of these, because with a dump you can eventually get an incinerator. I don't know about snow places where you store the snow. I don't know if maybe it melts over time. Okay, people are really wanting industrial, but I'm really trying to hit that $60,000 mark. Oh man, look at it. Look at it. Look at all the snow. Oh man, this is really... I do love what this expansion pack has to offer. I haven't actually played it. This is my first time playing the expansion. I've seen a little bit of playthrough on the expansion. Now, the expansion is actually a bit harder, too. If you've never played City Skylines before, this is actually going to be a bit harder, I have to admit, while I'm sitting here trying to rush a city down so I can put it all in this episode. You people were supposed to build over here. Anyway. While I was rushing to get a city down, yes, it actually is kind of significantly harder. There we go. Now you finally... Oh, people abandoned because there was no power, so people didn't go to live there. Now, one thing about abandoned buildings is people will fill them in. You can bulldoze them down because they do bring down the land value. But as long as certain conditions are met, people will generally move back into an abandoned building. So, this, the Kent residents, maybe the Kents will come back. Maybe a new family will move in. Maybe not. They're living kind of way out in the burbs, away from everyone else across the river. Alright, come on. Oh, look. Now, as you can see right here, because snowplows haven't come over, you can see this condition where the roads... Oh, here they come. Right on time. I don't know where they're actually coming from. Oh, they actually are coming from in town. Okay. So as you saw that status effect there, I think when the status effect are on the roads like that, people don't drive on the roads. I think that makes the roads completely inaccessible. Oh man, there's a lot of snow. Alright, come on, 60,000. 60,000, we can do this. While I'm actually waffling on about this, of course it adds a bunch of new features as well. You've got your different kinds of parks and attractions. Of course we don't have attractions unlocked, but you have like the Snowman Park. You got some of your base ones. Let's see, what is this? I know, it's telling me I've got a bunch of new stuff. You've got skating rinks. So skating rinks is a place for ice skating, a beautiful addition to any neighborhood. So of course you can use this stuff to raise land value, bring in, quit reminding, this game is reminding me of so much stuff. You've got a ski lodge, so citizens can go out and skiing or hikes, just some hot chocolate. Don't know where they're gonna go skiing, just in this part of town, maybe off there out in the distance. Oh my god, game, quit telling me about these new buildings, I know about them. You got a sledding hill. You got a curling park. Curling. If you know what curling is, you shove a disc out on ice. People have to like sweep it. It's a very interesting sport. I know about the temperatures. Good lord. One thing, if you've loaded up this game for the first time, it likes to tell you pretty much everything. Got cross-country skiing park. Got a fire pit park. Very nice. So you've got some new... Oh my god. I know. This game is just not letting it go. It wants me to put either a boiler... It wants me to put a boiler station down. We got the money for it now. Let's put a boiler station down. We'll just... I hate... God, I hate the design I'm making of this city, but... it's very, very... slap it down. Okay, so now we've got a boiler station. It's probably not hooked up to power, is it? No, it totally is. But one thing it's not hooked up to is these pipes. Now, I think these pipes are actually really expensive. So many pop-ups. Of course, you got upkeep 20 a week. It's $100 per cell, or simoles, or whatever the hell the game is. Now, I think, yeah, they just connect to your standard pipes. Yeah, distribute heating, upgrade water pipes. Can you actually just upgrade? I think you can. Yeah, you can. Check this out. I'm assuming you actually have to have a pipe connected. So of course, this is bleeding me dry. Now, I think you need to... Let's see, not upgrade the pipes. Not upgrade the pipes. There we go. There we go. So yeah, now you can upgrade your pipes. So there's actually heating now. So people won't be using as much electricity to heat their homes. And you can see the influence this has. So of course, around the boiler plant. So anywhere you've got this orange area is places where it's getting heating. So people won't be using as much electricity to heat their homes. In fact, that should have given us a slight boost. Of course, playing low happiness, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, some people, it only affects homes, so it's like it doesn't like heat your roads or anything. But yeah, Snowfall, it adds quite a lot. I really feel like I didn't touch on a lot of what it offers, because I mean, it offers trams, it offers, you know, the different types of heating, different kinds of parks. There's really a lot it has to offer that I would have to build as they unlock as you build up the city more, and I would need to spend more time with it. But I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna cover in this. I'm kind of sorry if this entire episode is a whole lot of just waffling on and talking about it, because that's kind of what you have to do in this game. It's a very long and kind of relaxing game. If you've ever played a city builder, you just kind of sit down and you play it over time. Don't really do anything quick. If you do it quick, you kind of end up with this really crappy city design I've come up with. It's actually quite horrible. I'm kind of embarrassed to be showing it off, but oh well, that's kind of what happens. So yeah, Snowfall, it adds a bunch more. Now I'm gonna be, for those that have been following me on Twitch, I am live streaming City Skylines. I've been doing the After Dark expansion. I'm probably gonna plan, if people in my Twitch stream want to see Snowfall more than the After Dark, because of course I can add After Dark stuff in this expansion. I'm pretty sure we got a place on fire. What place is it? It's the Quiet Corner Shop. It's on fire. It's not so quiet anymore. They're putting the fires out. So yeah, our nice little city. And as I was saying, I'm currently live streaming it on Twitch. If people on my Twitch stream want to see me do Snowfall, I'll probably be doing Snowfall. It means I'm going to have to start a brand new city, but that won't be too bad, because I've only really been live streaming it for 2 days, so about, 6 hours worth of city building, but it was coming along pretty nice. And if you've ever missed any of my live streams, I do have a live channel that it's separate from this one, because I don't want to clog up this entire channel. That I put as much archive footage from Twitch as I can up onto the other channel, and you can check the links below for information on where that channel is, or you can check my channel tab of this channel to see the archive footage, and you can see how the After Dark cities are coming along. But yeah, and if people maybe want to see more of this, I don't know if, because I'm live streaming it, if people maybe want to see a YouTube series of this as opposed to live streaming, even if I am archiving the other footage on the live channel. Let me know. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I know I would be playing City Skylines kind of twice over, both on live stream and YouTube, but I actually don't really mind so much. In fact, I could maybe do one on, maybe I could do just strictly After Dark on one channel, and maybe Snowfall on another. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Yeah, and if, be sure to check it out on Twitch. I'll be streaming this on Monday. I'll be starting a brand new city, probably, if I'm doing Snowfall. I won't be doing this one, because really, the city's horrible. And this is actually quite a difficult map. It's, they really start you off in a very strange space, this kind of islandy area. I don't know. I kind of just did it kind of for the lulz, really. Anyway, yeah. Alright, so this has been a Moonlighting episode. If you enjoy these kind of episodes, this kind of one-off format, leave a like. If you're not liking it, if you think maybe I just waffled on too much, talked too much, didn't really show you much of the game, you probably wanted to get into the meat of it, leave a dislike. That's what it's there for, as we'll use them. Alright, well, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.